Let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth, for your love is better than wine. Song of Songs. This book is more than just the song of Solomon's marriage. It's more than just a picture of a godly marriage. This book has spiritual significance. For instance, before a kiss can happen, both parties need to be face to face. Thus, to experience a deeper relationship with the Lord, we need to seek his face. In this book, God is inviting us into an intimate relationship with him, to get intoxicated in his love that is better than wine. This is amazing because it's a reality that is available for us who have received Jesus. We get to experience a life of intimate relationship with him. The words that Jesus spoke to his disciples at the Last Supper were part of a Galilean proposal, a tradition that the disciples would have been accustomed to. When a man and a woman had agreed to be married, the man would go away to his father's house and he would prepare a room, a place for him and his bride to stay once they were married, and that would take several months, sometimes a year. Whilst he's preparing the place, the bride herself is getting herself ready. She's making her wedding dress. She's there with her bridesmaids, and they are always ready because once the man has completed the room where his new wife would stay, his father would come and inspect the room. And only when his father said so, then he could go and get his bride. That's why Jesus said to the disciples, I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go to prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you to myself, that where I am, there you may be also. So both the bridegroom and the bride will be filled with an eager anticipation, a nervousness, a romantic thrilling, because at any moment the father would say, okay, go and get your bride. And he would go and the celebration would begin. That's why both of them were ready. That's why the bride would sleep in her wedding dress, because she was awaiting her bridegroom to come and take her away. So the Song of Songs, which is all about the wedding of Solomon and his bride and how they love each other, how they are praising each other's beauty and complimenting each other and just falling head over heels with each other. That's a picture of Jesus and his bride, the church. This is also why when Jesus speaks about his return and the events surrounding his return, he says in Matthew chapter 24 verse 36 and in Mark chapter 13 verse 32, of that day and hour no one knows, not even the angels, not even the Son, but only the Father. On a tangent though, if you thought that Jesus was not God because he says only the Father knows the day and the hour, then know that you thought foolishly, because now you see what he was referring to, a relationship, a marriage that is going to be between the Lord and his bride. This is also why marriage, which is to be between a man and a woman, is very important, because it's a picture of Christ and his bride. And you can see this laid out in Ephesians 5 verses 22 to 25. Christ is coming for a bride, his church. He washes her with the water of the word, and he wants to present her to himself without spot or blemish or wrinkle or any such thing, that she should be glorious and blameless. So romantic. So we, his bride, the church, need to get ready. We need to occupy until he comes, and we need to eagerly await the lover of our souls, our bridegroom, to come and take us to be with him forever. We need to prepare ourselves to be dressed in fine linen, the fine linen which are the righteous acts of the saints, because he is coming. He is coming very soon. The feast is ready. He's excited. We should be excited too. And if you don't know him, then I encourage you to read Matthew chapter 22. This is your invitation to be a part of his bride, his church, his beloved, to be full of him, to be consumed with his love, to be part of the marriage supper of the Lamb. This is your invitation from the King, from the Father. Come to the marriage supper. This is your invitation from Jesus, from our bridegroom. Come and be his bride. This is your invitation from the Spirit and the bride, who is saying, come, receive Jesus. Say yes to Jesus, and you will be his beloved. You will be a part of his bride. You will experience the lavish love and kisses from heaven from the King of Kings. You will know the lover of your soul. So come. Blessed are those who are called to the marriage supper of the Lamb. Until that day, may you always be intoxicated with his love, with the love of Jesus.